Let me ask you a question right now. What are you doing with your life? I don't mean what you say you want. I don't mean the dreams you talk about when you're feeling motivated. I mean today, this day, right here. What did you actually do with your time? Because if you look at your life right now and you don't like where you are, I guarantee it's connected to how you've been spending your hours, your days, your energy. Stop wasting your life. You only get one. You don't get a second run. There is no rewind button. You don't get to hit restart like a video game. Every minute that passes is gone forever. You can make more money. You can buy more clothes. You can replace a car, but you can't buy more time. And yet so many of you are living like you've got forever. You're scrolling. You're sleeping. You're talking about people. Instead of building something, you're wasting the one thing that's priceless, your life. Listen to me, life is short. I've been to too many funerals. I've seen too many people with potential in the ground. And the saddest part, they didn't even start. They wasted it. They said, one day I'll do it. One day I'll start the business. One day I'll get in shape. One day I'll chase my dream. And one day never came. Don't let that be your story. Let me give you an example. I remember being homeless, sleeping on floors, no plan, no direction, and I wasted time. I wasted years. I thought I could drift through life and somehow land in success. But one day I realized if I don't change, I'm going to die with regret. I woke up. I said enough is enough. I can't keep wasting my life. And that was the turning point. Some of you are wasting your life right now because you think you've got time. You think you're young. You think you can wait until tomorrow. But let me tell you, tomorrow is not promised. How many people planned their tomorrow and never saw it? How many people said, I'll start later, and never got the chance? You've got dreams inside you. You've got greatness inside you. But you're burying it under laziness, under excuses, under distractions. You spend hours watching other people live their lives instead of building your own. You're clapping for celebrities. You're cheering for athletes. You're binge watching shows while your own purpose is sitting there starving. Stop wasting your life. Let me put it this way. If your boss told you to be at work at 8, you'd show up at 7:55. But when it comes to your dream, you sleep in. When it comes to your health, you push it off. When it comes to building something for yourself, you procrastinate. You give your best to a paycheck and your leftovers to your purpose. That's wasting your life. Do you understand how many people would trade places with you right now? Somebody in a hospital bed would give anything for your energy, your health, your strength. Somebody in a prison cell would give anything for your freedom. Somebody 6 feet under would give anything for one more day. And you're wasting it scrolling, gossiping, doing nothing. The secret is this: your life is valuable, but it will only matter if you do something with it. Every day you wake up, you've been given a gift, but if you don't open that gift, if you don't use it, it's wasted. Don't let your life be a story of wasted potential. Don't let people talk about what you could have been, what you should have done. Live in a way that when you're gone, people can say they used every ounce of their life. They didn't waste it. Stop waiting for the perfect time. There is no perfect time. Stop waiting for the right moment. The right moment is now. Stop saying you'll start when you feel ready. You'll never feel ready. Start before you're ready. Move while it's hard. push while it's uncomfortable. Because wasting time waiting is still wasting time. You've got to make a decision. Do you want to keep wasting your life, or do you want to make it count? Do you want to keep talking, or do you want to start building? Do you want to keep dreaming, or do you want to start doing? The choice is yours. Nobody else can live your life for you. Nobody else can fulfill your purpose for you. It's on you, and the clock is ticking. So stop wasting your life. Wake up. Get serious. Take ownership. Because every day you waste is a day you'll never get back. Some of you are living like you've got 100 years guaranteed, like you can throw away time today and somehow make it up later. But let me remind you of something: you don't control time. You can't stop it. You can't slow it down. You can't rewind it. Every second that passes is one you'll never see again. And the most dangerous mindset in the world is, I'll do it later. Later is killing your dreams. Later is the reason you're still in the same place you were last year. Later is why your goals are still on paper instead of reality. You've got to understand, time is your most valuable currency. You don't pay for your life with money. You pay for it with time. And once that time is gone, it's gone forever. That's why wasting your life is the most expensive mistake you can make. Think about it. How many hours have you spent binge watching shows that don't add anything to your life? How many weekends have you wasted doing nothing but sleeping, eating, and scrolling? How many days have you lost complaining about your situation instead of working to change it? Add it up. It's not just hours. It's months. It's years. And you wonder why you're not where you want to be. Let me hit you with some truth. Success doesn't come to the most talented. It doesn't even come to the smartest. It comes to the most consistent. The people who win are the ones who refuse to waste their lives. They use every hour, every day, every ounce of energy to move forward. While you're sleeping, they're grinding. While you're complaining, they're creating. While you're wasting life, they're building one. Take Kobe Bryant, for example. The man was legendary, not because he was born the best, but because he refused to waste time. He trained relentlessly. He studied the game. He sacrificed nights out. He sacrificed comfort. He sacrificed sleep. Why? Because he knew life is short and every second mattered. That's the Mamba mentality. Stop wasting life. Start maximizing it. Now, some of you are saying, but I don't know where to start. That's another lie you tell yourself to justify wasting time. You don't need to know everything. You just need to start with what you know. Maybe it's one step toward your health, one step toward your education, one step toward your business idea. Stop waiting for the perfect plan. Take imperfect action. You can adjust as you move, but you can't adjust standing still. Here's the thing. Wasting your life isn't always about laziness. Sometimes it's about distractions. You're busy, but you're not productive. You're moving, but you're not progressing. You're giving your time to people, places, and things that don't align with your purpose. That's waste. Every yes to something meaningless is a no to something meaningful. You've got to get serious about where your time goes. Think about a farmer. If he plants bad seeds, he doesn't get to harvest good crops. It doesn't matter how much he wants it. He reaps what he sows. Same with your life. If you keep planting hours into nonsense, don't be surprised when your harvest is regret. You can't waste your days and expect a future full of success. I've seen too many people with talent waste their lives. I've seen singers who never sang, writers who never wrote, leaders who never led. They had everything inside them, but they kept wasting time, waiting for the right moment, waiting for the perfect setup. And life passed them by. Don't let that be you. One of the most dangerous words in the English language is someday. Someday I'll write the book. Someday I'll get in shape. Someday I'll start the business. Someday I'll change. But someday is not on the calendar. You've got Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. No, someday. So if you keep saying someday, what you're really saying is never. Stop wasting your life dreaming without doing. Stop wasting your life hoping without hustling. Stop wasting your life waiting without working. Dreams without action are just wishes, and wishes won't change your life. Work will, discipline will, sacrifice will. Let me remind you, nobody owes you more time. Nobody is going to hand you success because you wasted years. Life doesn't care about your excuses. It doesn't care about your comfort. It only responds to effort. If you want to stop wasting your life, you've got to take full responsibility. Own your time. Guard it. Protect it. Use it wisely. Because here's the truth. One day, you won't have any more time to waste. One day, your clock will hit zero. And when that day comes, you don't want to look back and realize you spent your life watching instead of living, talking instead of doing, existing instead of thriving. Don't let your story be one of wasted potential. Live in a way that makes people say they used every second. They left nothing on the table. Stop wasting your life. Start today, right now. Don't wait for the new year. Don't wait for Monday. Don't wait for motivation. Take this moment, this breath, this opportunity, and use it. Because once it's gone forever. If you want to stop wasting your life, you've got to do more than just talk about it. You've got to change your habits, your mindset, your environment. Because the truth is, life is not just about avoiding waste. It's about creating value. If you don't wake up every day with a plan to grow, to give, to make an impact, then you're letting your days slip through your fingers. Let's be real, most people live reactive lives. They wake up when the alarm forces them up. They check their phone before they check on their purpose. They move from one distraction to the next, one obligation to the next, until the day is gone. Then they repeat it tomorrow. That's how lives are wasted. Not because of one big mistake, but because of small, meaningless choices stacked up over years. You want to stop wasting your life. You've got to get intentional. Every day needs a purpose. Every hour needs a direction. You've got to ask yourself daily, what am I building today? What am I moving closer to today? Who am I becoming today? If you can't answer that, you're not living, you're drifting. And drifting is the fastest way to waste a life. Let me give you an example. I met a young man who told me he wanted to start a business. He had the ideas, the energy, the resources. But every time I checked in, he hadn't started. He was always researching, always preparing, always waiting for something. 2 years went by, then 5. And one day he told me, I wish I started when I first had the chance. That's the reality of wasting your life. It doesn't hit you in the moment. It hits you years later when it's too late. You can't keep waiting for the stars to align. They won't. You've got to move, even when it's messy, even when you're scared, even when you don't feel ready. That's how you stop wasting. You take action now. The longer you wait, the heavier regret becomes. Now, hear me. Stopping the waste also means cutting out the wrong people. Some of you are wasting your life because you're tied to people who don't value their own. You're spending hours with people who gossip, complain, and drain your energy. You're hanging out with people who don't want to grow, who don't want to push, who don't want to improve. And you think you can stay around that and somehow win. No, waste attracts waste. If you want to stop wasting your life, surround yourself with people who use theirs wisely. Another truth, you've got to face pain. A lot of wasted lives come from people running away from discomfort. You don't want to feel tired, so you sleep in. You don't want to feel rejected, so you don't try. You don't want to feel awkward, so you stay silent. But growth lives in discomfort. If you keep avoiding pain, you keep avoiding progress. And that's the biggest waste of all. I'll give you an example from my own life. When I first started speaking, I wasn't polished. I wasn't comfortable. I didn't always get it right, but I didn't let that stop me. I kept speaking. I kept learning. I kept pushing. Now imagine if I wasted those years waiting to be perfect. I wouldn't be here talking to you right now. Sometimes you've got to do it ugly before you can do it great. But at least you're doing it. And that's the point. Don't waste your life waiting to feel confident, waiting to feel ready, waiting for approval. Do it scared. Do it unsure. Do it imperfect. But do it, because wasted potential never becomes success. Action does. You also need to understand this. Your life is not just about you. Wasting your life doesn't just hurt you. It hurts everyone connected to you. Your family, your children, your community. They all suffer when you don't step into your purpose. Somebody needs the book you're supposed to write. Somebody needs the business you're supposed to build. Somebody needs the voice, the idea, the gift that only you have. When you waste your life, you're not just robbing yourself, you're robbing the world. So let me ask you one final question. When your time is up, what do you want people to say about you? That you wasted your life scrolling, sleeping, complaining, and making excuses? Or that you lived fully, gave everything, chased your purpose, and left no potential unused? Because here's the truth. You decide that today. You decide it with the way you use your time. You decide it with your choices, your habits, your sacrifices. Don't wait until the end to wish you lived differently. Live differently now. Stop wasting your life. Start investing it. Start living with urgency. Start choosing growth over comfort, discipline over distraction, purpose over pleasure. Because at the end of the day, the biggest tragedy is not death, it's wasted life. Make up your mind right now. No more wasted hours, no more wasted days, no more wasted years. From this point forward, every breath counts, every moment matters, every day is an opportunity. And when your time comes, you'll leave this earth knowing you gave it everything. Stop wasting your life. Live it.